Alright guys, so today we're training legs. I'm just going to show you what's involved on the member site. So for those of you that are not having access to the full member site with all the videos on supplements, nutrition, training setup, the forum discussions, all for just $2.99. Then on YouTube I'm going to bring out one video per week, or one video every 2 weeks, just to show you what's involved. So it's just a little bit of a sneak peek sort of thing. So I hope you enjoy this video, and just, let's roll with it. Leg day, smash it. Alright guys, today so me and Charlie are about to train legs. So we've got a big session today, really big session. So we've had our pre and everything, so we're all stimmed up. Starting with beltless squats, like I said, I'm going to talk you through every exercise this time. It's going to be raw training, no bullshit, no edits, no fancy edits, just showing you the raw training, me and Charlie going through every set, every rep. So I'm going to be talking through little techniques and tips that can help you, much better than all the fancy editing and shit like that that's on YouTube. Just talking you through exercises, what I'm thinking in my mind when I'm doing them, because you can see the focus, you can see the intensity, so I want to help you bring that to your sessions. So starting off with beltless squats, the reason I'm doing it beltless and high bar is to minimize the weight. High bar is harder for me, so I have to use less weight, so that's one reason. I'm not using any belt, so that's less weight again, and I've got to focus on bracing my core, which is one of the reasons why, because my back actually went into extension rather than neutral spine, which is where it's at its strongest. They were doing the low bar squat, but I messed my back up. So I'm focusing on my core. I've been doing a lot of core training. Like this now, bracing my core with beltless, because it's so much harder. You've got to focus, you can't rely on a belt. Okay, so I'm talking really fast because I want to get into it, but yeah, it's just nothing exciting, just beltless high bar squats to start off. I'm going to go relatively heavy. I'm going to aim for 167.5, maybe 170. No, probably, no, 160 actually. I think it's 160 this week. Yeah, 160, and just see how that goes, and hopefully hit that for sets of 6, and then I'll be happy. And then we'll move on, and I'll talk you through it as we go. Right, so pause squats now. 140 for 3 reps, but we're doing pauses for like 2 seconds. Make sure you're embracing the core again, beltless. So this is just all about staying maintained and braced in the hold basically. So I don't want to be folding forward and letting the back just move when it wants basically. I'm in control of everything. So I started off 2 weeks ago with 120 for 3, then upped it by 130 for 3. So this isn't strength progression, this is just progression by starting at a low weight. So it allows your body to get used to it, and then progress every week, like without failure, because you're not pushing your strength, you're just pushing the weight because you started at a lower weight. So that's how strength programs work pretty much. So you're not training to failure, you're using an RP. So for example, the first week would be like an RP6, then you go an RP7, RP8, and then in the final week the final week of the training phase, you'll go to failure and test yourself, and then you just restart, have a deload and start again. That's pretty much how it works. So 143. Hold it, 3, 2, 1, up. No, last one then, let's get 3 seconds now. 3, 2, 1, up. Nice. Right, so second exercise, we're going to finish off quads with leg extensions. We're going to be able to full stack this, so we're using an intensity technique because we can't put more weight on. So we're going to be pausing at the top for about 1 split second, just to make sure you can light everything up. And the top 20% of the movement, the leg extensions, so if you think of it as full range of motion, 100%. The top 20% when you're locking your knees out into full extension is when you can light up the upper part of your quads all the way up to your hip flexors. You see if you feel it light up. So squeeze it and hold it at the top for a few seconds. You feel that. If you do want to work on that part of your quad. Then we're going to move on to hamstring curls. I'll talk you through that at the time. But now we're just finishing off quads, then we move on to hamstrings and then RDLs. Going on to RDLs now, which we've just done the leg extensions. We were planning on pre-exhausting the hamstrings beforehand, but it was just rammed up there, and it's empty down here. So we're going to do RDLs first. That means we should be able to lift more weight. So we're going to have a bit of fun with that, and I'm really excited because we just warmed up now, and our lower backs are fine even after squats before. And actually there's no pain at all in my back, so I'm literally feeling like I'm 100% today. I literally feel 100% today for the first time in months. So I'm going to really push it today now and just be smart, not go heavy, really low reps, but we're going to put the weight down. It might touch 200 kilos RDL. So we've got it set up, we've got the rack set up already. So it's just a nice RDL so you can walk it off. So you're not starting with a conventional deadlift at the bottom. You're starting at the top basically, so the movement starts at the top, so it's a lot easier. You're already locked into position. You just lower down until you feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Bring it back up as quick as you can, keeping the bar close to you at all times, and then squeezing your glutes and pushing your hips into the bar. It's a brilliant movement for the hamstring glutes. So yeah, let's get on with it. Everything tight now, right? Just got to be perfect. That's it, nice. Nice job, good, come on. Good, great. It's there, it's there. Nice. Good, you've got number 4 there, son, come on. Great stuff, good. Fucking good set, son.
You have the opportunity to show the whole world, what you are really made of.
Nice now. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Alright, so like I said, I didn't come in today planning anything, I just wanted to take it how it felt, and it felt great. So I done 170 RDLs last week for 8, today I done 200 for 8. So that's not a strength increase like I said earlier, right? Because I can handle weight, like I've done it to 300 before, it's like I can handle weight more than this, but I'm building up slowly, I'm taking it how it feels with my back, and it felt great today. So next week now, even if I progress by like 5 kilos, because that's getting up to like heavy weight now for RDLs, and I want to keep it in sets of 8. So that'll be my progression, keeping the reps the same, keeping the sets the same. One top set, literally one set, right? Giving it everything though. You've seen how much I give it there, and then one backward set now, giving it everything again. So it's going to be higher reps, less weight, 180, and I'm just going to shoot for how many I can go for, literally to failure. So yeah, 2 sets, high intensity, low volume training. That's what it's about. If you can train hard like this, you don't need to be doing 4 or 5 sets of that. You just need to be doing 1 to 2 sets of that.
Come on. Come on. Nice. Chest up. Come on. Nice.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Right, so we just finished off hamstrings now, so I'm going to talk to you before I show you the sets. So we're doing hamstring curls, similar intensity technique as upstairs with the leg extension. So with this now, you want to forget about weight, seriously. The compounds is what you want to progress on in terms of weight. In terms of isolations, you want to progress in terms of tempo and the way you control the weight, and then you can add weight slowly, but it's not about the weight, it's not important. So what we're doing is, have you noticed how the first rep of every exercise is always the hardest? That's because of elastic energy builds up in the eccentric portion of the lift, and then you're able to explode back up. So what you're doing is you're pausing, like you would at the top of a movement usually, you're pausing at the bottom. So think of like a pause bench. It's much harder when you're starting off with no downward movement and no energy built up to bounce you back up. So that's what you're doing with the hamstring curls, if you notice, pausing at the bottom and then pausing at the top of the squeeze. So it's like kind of stop-start, but it's really good, isolates your hamstrings. Alright guys, that's the leg session done now. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you sign up to the site if you enjoy this. And if you're already on there, thank you. See you soon.